Let's see. This area is pretty clean though. Okay. Here we go. Now we're starting to see some new stuff. I'm not seeing much oxygen stuff though. That is a little bit of a concern. We might have to go down for just a second. Just to get some oxygen. We'll just kind of clear out as many areas as possible around here. Like, I'm mostly looking for those, like, little electronic parts. I'll even keep them in, like, the main front. That way I know that I've gotten them. I'm assuming the best chance will be with these shit. Oh, there's a rainbow one up there. Why are you rainbow? I guess it's a special type of cow. I don't know if it's rare because it's like just random chance, or it only exists on certain types of these. Okay. So I was talking about cleaning simulators and stuff. I know there's a bunch of like creature like stuff as well. And listen, I'm really big into like creatures, like monster raising and like animal care and stuff like that when it comes to video games as well. Like, I was really big into the original. God, I need to play Zoo Tycoon 1 on here. Maybe that will be the game that I play, because like I could just spend hours on that too. Like, especially with the dinosaurs. Like, there's so many campaigns that I can do on here. Anyway, listen, I'm just thinking ahead. Listen, I got so many thoughts and ideas to work with. Anyway, point is, I played a lot of that, and then I was also really super big into. You know what? How about we do the top first, and then we go down, and then maybe we do the top again. Let's just do segments. Let's just do a segmented bit. Because, like, I feel... Oh, yeah, this is a big segment. It's a big segment with a lot of stuff in it. Which is great for us. Is that a pizza box? I like that it... Hang on. It kind of has like a buzzing sound, doesn't it? There is a... There's a little guy here. Hello, little guy. Does that Loddle look different to you? I had no idea they could exhibit such unique coloration. And a passion fig. Must be some sort of rare mutation. I wonder if there are other variant aesthetic forms around here. So yeah, there are a few rare colorations around here. Listen, if you've ever played, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, you know about rare variants. Chow Garden and stuff like that. It doesn't really mean much here. I mean, I guess if you're not really into the Chow Garden, it don't mean much there either. But the reason I'm talking about, like, the creature collecting was because I think a lot of people were expecting this to be more like a Chow Garden because of, like, the whole, all the creatures can look a little bit different. depending on how you feed them and stuff like that. And really, it was just more like a little side thing. And not as in-depth. Like, you can't actually train them to do stuff and anything like that. I'm really looking forward to Poglins, though. Poglins, like, seems like just the Chow Garden. I know, Chattronics, like, video game group is working on that. And it looks good, and I hope it's as good as it looks. And I've been following that on Steam for a while, and I hope it really works out, because I'm really excited about that game. But it makes me, but this is kind of making me think of like all the other games that I used to play that were like monster collectors, because I was like really into them, especially when I was like a kid. Because I know I played Dragon Quest Monsters. I played a lot of the Pokemon games, Digimon, especially like Digimon World 1 and 2. Really played a lot of them. I didn't really care much for 3. Didn't really care much for 3. And I don't really know why 3 was like not that great to me. I think it just felt like too much like the other RPGs. Maybe that was why. It just felt like too traditionally RPG. I'm not sure. Maybe it just felt like too much like a. Maybe it felt too much like a Dragon Quest. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know. But I didn't enjoy it as much as like I did the other ones. And then I also remembered, I didn't like the first one, but I really loved Jade Cocoon 2. I love Jade Cocoon 2 so much. I didn't beat it. I know I had trouble with like the, I think it was like the end game boss. But I was having difficulty with him, and I could not, for the life of me, beat him, and eventually I just gave up. Or maybe I don't even think I got to the end of the game. I think I got like to the last few worlds, and I just kind of gave in, because like I had to do so much level grinding, and I just got tired of playing. Honestly, that sounds more like me than anything. Like I feel a lot. Like I'm trying to think of like all the games nowadays. They feel a lot like Pokemon, like Koromon and Nexamon and stuff like that. Maybe I should actually play them before like judging them, because they take the name that is similar to like Pokemon, but I don't know if they actually play like them. But I would love something that's like the old school. Okay, let me rephrase that. Not exactly like the old school Dragon Quest, because like that game is grinding hell. Like that game is grinding hell. Like I love it to death, but you gotta grind so freaking much to like do all the breeding and stuff like that. Because everything has a level cap, and the only way to increase that level cap is to like just have them like breed together. Yeah, listen, this I miss it, because like the newer games they just like have them fuse or whatever, but in the original like Dragon Quest Monsters game, it was Dragon Quest then, it's Dragon Warriors now. In the original game, they actually got married, and then they left you the egg and just went off to their like honeymoon or something like that. And I miss that so much. I miss them having their little honeymoon. I miss them having their honeymoon so much. Just like, yeah, you don't need us anymore, so we're just gonna head off. Take care of our kid while we're gone. But like you could have like all of them combined. Pokemon is like so weird because you can't fuse like every single one of them together. Like you have to do them like specifically with like the same Pokemon type. Like even in Dragon Quest Monsters there were genders, but like anybody could breed with anybody. It didn't matter if they were a slime or like whatever. It didn't matter their species. Everything bred with everything. And I miss that. I miss being able to like just combine every monster. Jade Cocoon and Monster Rancher also did that. Monster Rancher was like less of a traditional RPG and more akin to like a princess maker sort of vibe. And I do love me some Monster Rancher too. I could never. The closest I got was like beating my first S rank, and it was for Monster Rancher 3, I think. I think it was Monster Rancher 3 that I did like the S rank. And in that one, you had to beat 4 S ranks in order to like beat the game. I think it was, or 4 S ranks to get to the final S rank to beat all the S ranks. So like that was the highest I got, and then like in the Game Boy Advance games, I got pretty high too. But yeah, I've never had any luck with those games. Never had any luck with those games. I still love them to death. I loved raising the monsters and then like having them breed, like fuse together. I guess it's always fusion now. It's fusion rather than breed. But I think Pokemon is the only one that actually calls it like Pokemon breeding now. I think most of them it's just confusion. Let's see, I still only got 2 of those robotic things. They're very rare. Let's see. Here we go. Take care of these. Ooh, another one of those. You know what? Since I'm so close to the house, let's just take care of this little guy. Take care of this one too. Oh, I heard a plant. Okay. You know what? This should. Well, I'll still need that slippery thing, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find. I might be required to come back. I might be required to come back no matter what. I hate the fact that you have to like come back to the home base and stuff all the time anyway. But like I wish I could just do this in a different way. What's this for? I don't know. We can do some cleanup though. Let's get this all tossed out. Alright. Still got a bunch to toss out. Okay, maybe not that one yet. I'm going to keep the Rainbow Star Kelp. That seems like really hard to get. The passion figs seem kind of hard too. Okay, I'm assuming the cups and stuff. Yeah, these are all plastic things. Let's see. Glass jars. That's definitely going to be rare. Okay, so this guy has decided this is his house. It's not. It's not, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with the cell phone. Is it... It's yellow like these things. It is one of those things. Okay. I think we're good then. Oh, so we did get quite a bit, but I still just needed... It's just enough for this thing. It's still just enough for that. So, like, no matter what, I'm gonna have to come back. Gosh, I need 8 for that thing? And then I could get another recharge ring. You know what? I'm getting one of these. Yeah, because I could just... I could put it down anywhere. And then I could dismantle it and, like, pick it up anywhere, too. Okay. So, yeah, I'm keeping that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this guy to the Blossom Flats. Because, again, I'm trying to do the biodiversity in, like, a single area. I don't think that... Oh, okay. Okay. This biome is at capacity. Introducing another Loddle will likely create an imbalanced ecosystem. Well, you know what, buddy? Go to Tangle Bay. The special ones go to the bay. Really? There you go. Enjoy your new home. Okay. Might be Blossom Flats might be easier to get to it. Yeah, that's definitely going to be easier. Okay. I think we'll just go straight from there. Oh, somebody's in a cocoon again. Oh, we've got a few new ones. Let me see if I can actually watch this one this time. Just real quick. Oh, it's making noises. I can step on it. There you are, baby. This is an angler Loddle. Their glowing antennae are known to be quite hypnotic to look at. Okay. Did you see that? That Loddle just emitted something from their antenna. I read that Loddles possess a wide range of abilities, but I've never seen them before. Here's another new one. This must be a puffer Loddle. Though they look spiky, they are harmless. I admit they do scare me a bit. I want to see this one. This looks like a snake Loddle. I personally think these Loddles look quite fashionable with their stripes. And then we got a few more jumbos. But yeah, this is because there's so much different, like, bio life here. And if they bred, like, some of the little babies would have, like, different ones. And then the colors would be different, too. So, like, if you bred a blue with, like, a green one and stuff like that, they would have, like, different colors. I'm just collecting a little bit more energy. A little bit more life before I go. But you can see, like, their information here. We'll probably show that off here in a little bit. I'm not going to worry about collecting all the Loddles. Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish, like, the full game. I'm assuming in another hour or two, but I don't want to risk it. Especially because I'm going to be dual streaming tonight. Okay. Yeah, so I think there's like 1 or 2 areas after this. we're going to Grimy Gulf. I believe this is Guppy's abandoned fuel refinery. No wonder why so many employees refer to it as Grimy Gulf. I heard they were using the local fruit to create a new kind of fuel, but it doesn't look like they succeeded. Well, it's your job to clean it all up. Good luck. You see all this stuff in the floor? That's what the other thing is needing. It's going to take us a little bit to take care of that. So it looks like the Guppy was trying to make a brand new fuel source. It also looks like we're going to need some oxygen. Oh, so this is where the passion figs are at. Okay, but luckily, we do have that one thing with us. It does take a little bit to process. So, like, if I can't find anything in about, like 40% or something like that, I'll pop it down. This is where Guppy's attempted fruit refinement took place. It seems they've left us to clean up the results of their failed experiments. Yeah, it's a little nasty here. Okay, I could probably go a little bit longer. I know there's like a place... Actually, I think I could... like... put it up here, and it'd be easy to see. There's a little guy down here. I'm going to try and avoid the little guy. But hopefully that structure will be easy to see while I'm working. And once I'm done with this little specific area, I can just like take it down and move it to a different area. Because a lot of this is just going to involve me like cleaning off the structures. So, good thing I went up here. Let's try and clean up a little bit before we go all the way down. I can't really tell. Okay, so there wasn't any. That's what I wanted to know. I know there's a bunch on the floor. Okay, so like if you are a person that plays these kinds of games, what is something that you think gets missed out a lot on? Like what's a like function or something that you think like a cleaning sim has ignored? Like I feel like everybody talks, listen, I was talking yesterday about like, oh, this is what I would do if I had this sort of game, right? And like I feel like everybody has like those moments in the game, and I'm wondering what other people think in like cleaning simulators and stuff like that. Is there ever something that like people wish that like cleaning simulators did or didn't do? And like for me, I feel like as somebody with chronic pain, some people like some games really depend a little bit too much on the mouse controls. And like I appreciate the fact that a lot of them now allow you to use a bit of mouse and like controller support, but like if your game is like specifically meant to be played as a controller only or like mouse and keyboard only, some of them really, really want you to, like, abuse the mouse, you know, like, just shake it. Just shake it like crazy. And sometimes that really kills my hand. That stuff really, or do a lot of clicking, right? A lot of button pressing, a lot of button mashing to do something. Like, I'm thinking like wiping the windows, or like putting up like certain things like paper or like paint or something like that. They just really want you to like shake and like click and stuff like that. And it doesn't really bug me that much on a controller, but it does bug me a lot when I'm using the mouse. It bugs me so much when I'm using a mouse. And so, like, I kind of wish there were ways to do it without having to button mash or like shake the mouse as much. Like, listen, it's not even like specifically like a Steam thing. Like, if you're playing the Nintendo Switch, this is a thing too. Like, Nintendo Switch really loves their motion controls. There's just random motion controls on like everything, and it drives me insane. Like, you'll be playing a game and you don't think you have to worry about the motion controls, and then it's like, hey, here's a little segment, and it's a little fun and quirky thing. Get the motion controls out. And I try to avoid those sections as much as possible now. And listen, it also just kind of depends on what the motion controls is required me to do too. But yeah, I just kind of get a little aggravated. Just a tiny little bit. I don't have enough room for like the things. The things that I'm looking for. Like, if I do find it, I can at least put down the air thing. So there is that. I don't know if I get another upgrade to the one thing. The inventory space. I don't know if there is an upgrade to this. But you know what there is an upgrade to? Me, like, putting all this stuff down. It's not really an upgrade, but it's a personal thing that I can do to make my life better. You know what? I can do right up here. I can deploy the structure right here. It should be easy to see it. Surely I won't forget about it, right? But like, if there's any of those like little mechanical pieces and stuff like that, I'm gonna miss them. I hope I haven't already missed them.